Hello everybody and welcome to Dan Tarmer's Tech, and I hope you're doing well. And today we're going to be having a look at a couple of AMD APUs that have leaked online, along with an Intel chip, and also Intel have got some really big security issues. So let's roll that intro and jump straight on into it. So let's talk about AMD and their APUs. The prolific benchmark finder Tom Apisak over on Twitter revealed the clock speeds of the upcoming Ryzen 5 3400G and the Ryzen 3 2200G. So the Ryzen 5 3400G is running at a base clock of 3.7 GHz with a boost clock of 4.2 GHz, whilst the Ryzen 3 3200G is a base clock of 3.6 GHz and a boost clock of 4 GHz. So Tom Apisak didn't just release the clock speeds, he also shared the core and thread counts as well. So the Ryzen 5 3400G has 4 cores 8 threads, and the Ryzen 3 3200G has 4 cores 4 threads. Now if we compare this to the last generation, they do have the same core and thread count. However, this generation they are slightly higher clocks and they are based on the Zen Plus architecture. We can also see a link to Size Software for the results, and if we look further down, these chips were tested on a B550 AM4 motherboard. So as we're on Size Software, let's talk about Intel's 10th generation chip, and as we can see here, a benchmark for Intel's i5-1035G1. So this is Intel's iState-U mobile chip, and this was running at a speed of 1 GHz. It also got a score of 70.61 and had 1MB of L2 cache and a 15W TDP. So it's great that we're starting to see Intel 10th generation chips being benchmarked. However, Intel have got it pretty rough at the moment with yet another security flaw within their CPUs. So names like Zombie Load, Fallout and RADL, or known as Rogue In-Flight Data Load, are the newest codenames and sound pretty scary. Previously we had Spectre and Meltdown, which Meltdown read information stored within the memory due to speculative execution. The three newest ones can read data on the various buffers between the threads, so disabling hyperthreading will stop this from happening. So Intel have come out and given it a completely different name to basically make it less scary, and they've called it Micro-Architectural Data Sampling, or MDS for short. This will affect CPUs from 9th generation all the way back to Nehalem. However, Intel did say that the 8th and 9th generation CPUs already had hardware mitigation built in. So Intel did try and cover this up, and to give them time to fix the issues before anyone knew, they tried to silence the Dutch university with a bribe of $40,000 and then upped it to $80,000, and to be told no on both occasions. These security issues can also read your data in real time, so no wonder they didn't want this information going public. So Intel have released microcode updates to combat MDS, and motherboard vendors will pass these on via BIOS updates, so make sure your BIOS is up to date. In the meantime, Intel has suggested that you disable hyperthreading to stop any data from being shown. They did release these graphs to show the performance hits, but it means nothing, as these benchmarks are useless. Not only that, but games also use hyperthreading, so there will be a massive performance hit there. However, if you're using an AMD CPU, then there is good news, as these are not affected by these vulnerabilities, but this doesn't mean that AMD isn't vulnerable to other attacks. However, if you're an Apple user, they have also reported a 40% drop in performance and have released some tips on how to disable hyperthreading. For the performance hits, the microcode updates, and for Apple users, the links will be in the comment section down below. So that's it all from me. Please do tell me what you think of today's news in the comment section down below. If you like the video, then go ahead and give me a thumbs up. Go ahead and click that subscribe button, it'd be greatly appreciated, and do click on that bell icon for more notifications from myself. And like always, I shall see you in the next video.